Welcome to Yoga for Happy Hips. Let's start in a child's pose today. Let the elbows be nice and soft so that forearms and hands can rest on the mat, as well as the forehead. And if the forehead does not reach the mat, that's perfectly fine. We're just arriving into this space, shifting our focus onto a nice deep breath. Inhaling to expand the torso to the back, the sides, the front. And exhaling to pull the torso in from the back, the sides, the front. Let's rise up to all fours. Take a deep breath in and stretch the left arm way up to the sky, and exhale, thread the left arm under the right one. Try a couple times. Inhale, open up and twist. Exhale, thread it through, hover the arm above the mat. Again, up high to the sky and thread it through. This time we set the outside of that left arm down on the mat, the left cheek on the mat as well. This may be the best place for you to stay, or you could try stretching the right arm up to the sky, maybe even wrapping that right arm around your back. The hand can reach for that left thigh. Carefully, you can try extending the right leg back. Take your time with this one. Abdominals in tight, maybe lifting that right foot up so it hovers off of your mat. Slowly bring the right foot all the way back down. Push up to the right hand, left arm high, and set that left hand down. Same thing, other side. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, get low, thread it through. Inhale, reach high, open the chest. Exhale, thread it through, bend that left elbow, get low. Last time. This time we set the outer edge of that right arm down on the mat. Left hand can stay where it is for support, or extend the left arm high to the sky. Maybe wrapping that left arm around the low back so it finds the right thigh. Again, very carefully take your time with this, core tight, maybe lifting that left leg up to hover. Slowly set the left knee down, press all the way back up to all fours, and just windshield wipe the hips side to side. Doesn't look like much, but this is such a wonderful stretch. Just pressing from one side to the other. Come back to center, lift the hips high for downward facing dog. Can pedal out the feet, and then let's stretch that right leg up high for three-legged down dog. Now draw some big circles with that right leg, huge as you can, way out to the side, up high to the sky, and back and down. Yep, big circles. Exaggerate it. Try going the other way, out to the side, back in and down, then all the way up. Just warming up that right hip, getting lubrication to the joint. Stretch the right leg all the way up and then bend the knee. Think you're reaching that right knee up high. Can stay there or try coming down to the left forearm. Press back up to the left hand and bring your right knee to your right wrist to set for pigeon. Now remember, you can always support your hips with a block or pillow if necessary. Try and get the hips square to the front and walk the hands back. Looking over one shoulder and the other, maybe taking a little bit of a twist. And you're welcome to stay right here, lifted for as long as you like. If you are going to lower down into sleeping pigeon, do so slowly. This is the main secret, in my opinion, to happy hips, is time. Give your hips time to open slowly, rather than just laying all the way flat down and getting into a deep stretch that you couldn't possibly hold for a substantial amount of time. Work your way into this. With patience, we will get further. We will get more flexible. Just takes patience and time. You can support the head with the hands. Sometimes stacking the fists is nice, or resting the forehead on flat hands. The breaths are long and deep. If this is intense, let some exhales out the mouth. Let that tension go. Press up to the hands. Option for King Pigeon. You can try and reach back to see if the left hand can grab a hold of the left foot. Maybe you stay there. Maybe you see if you can turn your fingers forward, tuck the elbow in, and really pull the heel in towards the hip. This is seriously intense, okay? No pressure. If none of that is gonna work, just stay tall. We all meet back in downward facing dog. No rush. Flush it out, pedal the legs, move intuitively. Here's our next side. Big circle, left leg, up, out, and down. Big, huge circle, beautiful. See if you can keep equal weight in both hands. Go the other way. Lock in the core muscles, the shoulders, just the leg is moving. Bend the knee, open the hip, three-legged down dog with open hip. Maybe come down to that right forearm. Use the arm strength to come all the way back up and bring the left knee to the left wrist. Here's our pigeon on the other side. Slide the hips back. You can always place your hands on your hips and encourage that right hip to turn towards the front. Take a look over one shoulder, maybe gentle twist. Look over the other shoulder, gentle twist. Come all the way back to center with an open chest, and slow motion, start to walk down. Yep, super slow, super slow. Take it in stages. And the breath is a great indicator of how you're truly feeling. So maybe your mind is like, I can go further, I can do this, but you're not even breathing deep anymore. So if you've lost the breath, find it again. Tune into where you really are in this moment instead of where you want to be or where you think you should be. The breaths are even. The breaths are steady, and they are deep. On our last breath here, let's slowly start to make our way up. Beautiful job. Either just stay lifted or right hand reaches back for right foot. Maybe you grab the inside of the foot. You could always use a strap here. Or see if you can turn the fingers. Very advanced move. No pressure. Bend that knee and really work the heel in. Slowly we release. Take your time to step back. We meet in our downward facing dog. Cross the right ankle behind the left one. Encourage the left heel to press down towards the mat as you tilt your tailbone and pelvis up towards the ceiling. Pressing forward with the hands to really get that motion of tilting the hips up as the chest presses towards the thighs. Switch sides, cross the left leg behind the right one. Focus on the right heel pressing down towards the mat. Tilt the tail up, tilt it up, press the chest in the direction of your thighs. Uncross the legs, slowly lower down to all fours, and then come to sit at the middle of your mat, facing the long edge of your mat, and stretching the legs open nice and wide. A little tip here is to lift yourself up and pull your pelvis forward a bit. That's it. Start a little sway side to side. Just a little sway like your seaweed in the ocean or grass in the wind. You're just taking a super chill little sway side to side. Your hands maybe slide on your legs or up your waist. Next time you're over to that right side, hold. Open your chest and send the left arm high to the sky. Whatever you want to do with that right arm, perfectly fine. Maybe the left palm faces back and you slide the left arm around your lower back. Maybe it reaches towards that right thigh. Now you can either look up, forward, or my favorite is to look down for this variation. It gives a nice stretch to the neck. And part of having happy hips is also the muscles around the hips being flexible. So for now, we're working on the inner hamstrings, inner thighs. If the inner thighs are tight, you're not going to be able to open your legs wide, which is part of what the hips do for us. Slowly come all the way back to center and take your lean over to the other side. Open your heart to the sky. Do your best not to turn the chest down to the floor. Keep lifting and rotating. Open up. Now the right arm is high to the sky. Can stay there or turn the right palm back. Thread it behind our low back. Maybe it finds the left thigh, no pressure. Turn and look down with the head while keeping that right shoulder drawing back and down. The shoulders want to shrug on this one. They want to tense up, so work them down and back. Effort and focus. Have the toes pointed, drive through the heels, pull the toes back. And slowly coming all the way back up to center. Maybe you can scoot the hips a little further forward. We stay or keeping that slow motion, molasses slow. Start to crawl the hands forward, forward. I like the little sway side to side. That's just me. You don't have to do that. I just find it really soothing to the nervous system. And find your spot. Find your true, authentic spot that has no judgment, no criticism, and is just a deep stretch through the inner thighs. This is the way that we give back to our bodies. Thank you, legs, for supporting me. holding me up, getting me where I need to go. This is how we take care of our legs. This is how we take care of our body. Drop into that breath. Slowly walk yourself all the way up. Grab onto the knees, help the legs in, very nice. And let's come to a comfortable seat on our mat. That could be kneeling, cross legs, whatever works for you. Give the shoulders a little roll up, back, and down. Take a deep breath in to circle the arms up to the sky, touch the palms, and exhale the hands down through heart center. Let's try an Om together. Deep breath in. Om. Namaste.